Hey everyone, as promised, I'm going to do 3 different videos for you today. They'll all be short, but remember, what I'd like you to do is one of the recipes, if you're going to cook from Europe, you can do one of the recipes that I'm going to post today from these videos, or you can do a recipe that's already in Blackboard, or if you have a traditional dish from some other country in Europe, you can also make that. Remember that you only have to do 3 dishes, right? So today what I'm going to start with is a Nicoise salad from France. It originated in Nice, France, and the Nicoise represents the type of olive, if you can get Nicoise olives. If not, you can use Kalamata or black olives or green olives if you want. Really the ingredients on this salad can be changed around a little bit if you choose, okay? I've done a lot of the prep for you, and I'm going to tell you some shortcuts obviously here. You could buy your own hard-boiled eggs and slice them. You can buy your own canned tuna, preferably packed in oil, or nowadays you can also get some spiced tuna. This is one of those pouch tunas that I had that I'm going to use. You can buy obviously already made green beans, cooked green beans. So there's not a lot of prep you have to do to prepare this salad, and it is very traditional French, okay? Let me start by showing you that we made a bed of lettuce, of greens, a mixed green just bought in the store, pre-washed, so that's simple. And we'll take our tuna salad and we're just going to pile it at one end. Now this will be enough salad for 2 to 4 people probably, depending on how much you like salad. And really, considering the fact that we've got tuna as a protein and all these vegetables, it's really a complete meal, okay? Let me start next by carefully placing some hard-boiled egg. You know, my method of hard-boiling egg is I like to drop the fresh eggs in boiling water, in cold water, and bring it to a boil, okay? And then once it comes to a boil, I leave it on for about 10 minutes or so, and then I turn it off and let it sit in the boiling water. And then they easily peel, and I don't get any green either, okay? Next, we're gonna take a few green beans, ends trimmed, all right? So you see that coming along nicely. And then I'm going to take a little bit of potato, boiled potatoes, small potatoes, sometimes known as new potatoes, and I've already tossed them with the dressing. I'm going to talk about the dressing in just a minute, but we'll just take our beautiful potatoes and pile them here. If you boil your own potatoes, when they come out and you slice them, that's the best time to put the dressing on, because it'll absorb some of that dressing while they're still warm, okay? Then we are going to take some cherry tomatoes or grape tomatoes, whatever happens to be in season. One of the beautiful things about this salad, of course, as you can see, is that we have all these different colors, very attractive colors, right? Then we can take our olives, and why don't we find just a nice spot, maybe next to the green beans. We're going to pile our olives, and we can actually do this maybe in a couple spots on the plate. We'll put some olives. Okay. Now, this dressing is a traditional French dressing, which is basically only mustard, olive oil, and lemon juice. I've added a little red onion to this. You can also add some shallot if you want. We're just going to take this dressing and lightly dress the salad. We don't want to get carried away with how much dressing we put on. One rule of thumb is never to overdress so that when you finish, you have a pool of dressing left. Remember, we already dressed the tomatoes, so we're just going to put a little bit on the green beans, a little bit here. We're not going to dress the tuna. That should have enough flavor. By the way, you can use fresh tuna for this. You don't have to use canned, okay? And we'll put a little bit on the greens as well. All right? And then we're going to top it all with some capers, just sprinkled around. Capers from the caper bush. very tart, stringent, add a nice dimension of flavor to this. And voila, a beautiful Nicoise salad ready for a first course or maybe your lunch. All right, see you in a bit for the next dish.